Well, welcome to the Carroll Lower School. The outside looks very much as it did when we bought the facility in November. Straight ahead we see the gymnasium, the playground to the left, the entryway at the blue awning, and for us what is now fourth grade classroom spaces as we move towards the back of the building. When one drives in and turns left immediately, one would come along the first, second, third grade wing of the building, past the exterior of Copacino Hall. And straight ahead of us is actually really gorgeous turf, including a view of what we're calling the ocean. It's actually the Cambridge Reservoir. So here we are in the lobby, which has been one of the most interesting challenges. We're now looking at where we've opened up the walls considerably, looking towards the old dining room, which will now become a welcome area as well as part of our library learning commons. We get here the look down the long hallway where the fourth grade classrooms are. We see here the reception area, and then continuing the panoramic view of the lobby, we move into what's becoming the admissions area, and our guys have put up the studs, which will be half wall and half glass. A wonderful welcoming admissions area. Then we look down the hallway towards the fifth grade classrooms, and then almost 300 degrees around now we're over towards Sue Kingman's office and back towards the front door. It's interesting to note that the head of the lower school actually gets her own bathtub. Off the front lobby, really making quite a statement about the mission of the school. Apologize for the bumps here. Is a tutoring center. This was the administrative office area for the Bartlett School that we are turning into a tutoring area for 16 tutors. What will be a nice separate room off of the Learning Commons Library Technology Center, whatever it is that we end up calling it. And this is really going to be the centerpiece of the school in so many ways, this beautiful place where happy, healthy, creative kids are working and displaying their wares and involved with projects, out to the beautiful sun area, which will be part of this library learning center complex. And then we think about this wall over here having risers where students could sit and listen to a book, or we could have a performance. We're now in the room that we're calling Copacino Hall, somewhat against Bill's wishes. And this will be the big open kind of coal room equivalent on the Waltham campus, where we will have parent meetings, all lower school meetings, opportunity for faculty meetings and professional development. And it'll be in lots of ways our public showcase area. Down this hallway we have 7 classrooms, 4 third grade classrooms, 2 second grade classrooms, and a beginning readers room. And all these rooms are around twice as large as what we currently have in Lincoln, allowing the children to have their classroom space, but also carpeted areas where they can work on the floor, and places where they can keep their boots, bathrooms, the beauty of buying a nursing home to be a school, bathrooms everywhere, and just lots of creative play space in all these rooms. As Jerry Frank, our architect, says, it all just lays out beautifully for this purpose. We're now down in the fifth grade area, which probably looks a lot to you like the first, second, third, fourth grade area. Our crew, this is all Carroll School maintenance facilities crew work. They've done an incredible job with so much pride and so much better than an outside contractor. They have such ownership, such pride. They've done a fantastic job keeping the facility neat and really staying on schedule and staying on budget. The cart's now rolling down the hall into a large open space, which will be the 5th grade meeting area, where they could have all 63 is actually the right number, 63 5th graders could meet with their teachers at any moment during the day. This is also conceivably where they would have lunch. It'll be a computer center. We're now down into the unrenovated space. A little bit creepy, a little bit spooky, but as you'll recall, there are 4 old nursing home rooms on each side of the hallway, ranging around 2,500 square feet, space for which the Board of Trustees and the administration will make some smart decisions down the road. We've now moved off the 5th grade space and we're moving down the hall towards the gym, where there's a locker room on each side of the hall. To the right is a gorgeous art room area, and one of our goals is to give lower school children more opportunity to have art than the current multi-schedule allows. As you can see from this, it's just a beautiful, bright space that should serve as a beautiful art room. This winter we were able to use the gym for our basketball program. And as you can see, we already have a Carroll logo, Carroll Athletics logo up on the wall. This is just incredibly great space. You've heard us talk about the possibility of building a larger full-size soccer field here behind the gym on the lower school campus, and a strong belief that we're going to be able to put in a full soccer field here that would really be a wonderful addition to our athletic facilities. The flat space that is already available for lower school students to use during recess and for after-school activities, for science, bounders, gym class, all sorts of wonderful projects. The kinds of things that the Gatehouse 5th grade has always been involved with would just happen beautifully out in this area. This playground area right off of the main entryway is going to be improved and expanded considerably with the great help of a donation through a foundation connected to a Carroll family. The way the Bartlett School had it is roughly 50% of the space that we intend to include in this ultimately, bringing the playground area right out towards the entry of the school. There will also be a 4th and 5th grade playground on the other side of the campus.